What would you do as a husband if your woman came and said, I'm not attracted to you? I like how you treat me, but I'm not attracted to you. Oh, wow. That's the video we're going to be reacting to today. Let's get into it.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I've been seeing this a lot with Clarence and Queen, but it's genuinely true. Like, you cannot date your type. If you are constantly dating your type and it ain't working out, girl, check them DMs. Look at his picture. If it's like, I don't, that's the one. I'm telling you, baby. When I met my boyfriend, who's my husband now, he'd even tell you, baby, it took me a little minute to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it took me about 2 days to start liking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real. About 2 days, okay? Because I was so used to like talking to light-skinned boys or just talking to boys who were more worried about their self, right? I done met a roughneck country bumpkin nigga who would do everything for me, and I almost passed him up because he was dark-skinned.
Listen, the dating strategy of women is very weird. When they're young, they want the playboys that look good. You know, the guys that can go knee deep in it. They're partying. A lot of girls, this is what they do. Or they're, I'm chasing my career and whatever it may be, right? And unfortunately, as young men, you don't have the privilege that a girl has. A girl at 20 has all these higher value men, the guys who've already made it in life, who are older than you, who are taking you to all these amazing places, doing things for her. Only for you as a man to settle down with her when she's found out that those guys didn't want her for marriage. They were just using her. Now she settles down with you when she's older. She's 30 now and she wants to settle down with you. Don't you see that doesn't make sense, to be honest with you? And she embarrasses you like this on the internet. Now she's coming saying, you know what, my husband is not really my type. I like how he treats me, but, I was dating better looking guys, better guys. Come on, guys.
A little rough. Oh, y'all, when I tell you I would have been out here working 3 jobs, I was with them. I'm telling you right now. Them niggas that care about themselves, they're going to have you out here working 3 jobs just to fulfill what they need and their purpose in life. Baby, my man ain't never told me to go get no job. When he came to see me and he told my mom and them, he said, no, I want to take her so I can take care of her. I got this. My daddy handed me over so freely because he said, oh, okay. Because his actions had already shown who he was. I'm telling y'all, this man learned I was a vegetarian then when he met me. This man learned everything that I like to eat. I got out of practice one day, out of basketball practice. I was so tired, so hungry. I went to go see him while he pulled out my favorite. I'm telling you, if he wanted to, he would. That's why I be looking at people like, girl, my man Ben showed me who he was in 2011. I ain't never letting go. I ain't.
So is this love? Does she really like this man? Is she attracted to this man? Clearly she's saying no, but she likes how he treats her. And this is what happens. You need to understand that women require a lot of things from a man, and it's very hard to find all the things that they want in one man. Women want a guy who can provide. They want a guy who's attractive. They want a guy who can go knee deep in them guts. You understand what I'm trying to say? In the bedroom. They want a guy who can talk. They want a guy who's smooth. A guy who can make them laugh. A guy who dresses well, who smells nice. A guy who's a provider, who's going to care for the kids, who's going to have time for her. So where can she find this man? This Superman that she has created in her head? When she's young, she goes for the guys with money who can give her experiences and the guys with looks who can go knee deep and the guys she's attracted to. And then they get to a point where they're like, you know what, I really want to settle down and start a family. And then they go for the nerds or the church guys who don't really know what it is that this woman has been about in these streets to settle down with them. And they're like, okay, at least he can provide. I want him. And this simp of a guy who doesn't know treats her like a queen, like she's saying. But how long until she cheats on you, to be honest? If someone is not physically attracted to you, how long can they stay in that relationship without cheating? I don't know. You tell me.
Never letting go. This is us. When I tell you I'm never letting go of that nigga, because he ain't never letting me go. And when you got somebody that ain't never letting you go because you ain't never letting them go, baby, get out of here. I'm just saying, for real though, like, y'all please stop dating like that. Like, it's kind of like a fairy tale. Seriously. Why are you dating somebody that is like as beautiful as you are? Let that nigga be obsessed with you. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. Whatever. But I ain't even gonna lie, girl. After those 2 days, that 48 hours, baby, he had me so whipped, dipped. My doggone nose was so wide open. I had just knew I loved that man and he loved me too. I ain't even lying. We fell in love so quick, like so fast. And when I tell you he's so fine to me, like I will lick. My husband is so fine to me. I'm telling you.
You don't fall for these guys. Don't fall for this cap. He ain't no fine nigga. This was just a guy that she had to settle with. Look at it. As a young man, look at all the guys, all the girls that you know from back in the day who were hot, who finally got married. Look at the guys they were dating back in the day and the guys they finally settled down with. There's a disparity when it comes to attraction. Who those type of guys are and who you settle down with are two different things. And this is why a lot of women end up cheating, because yes, they get the provisioning and the caring nature of a simp, but then they still yearn for that guy who can go knee deep, that guy who can just rough her out and just give her the drama, and who's attractive, who she chases. Because like she said, she was taking care of these good looking guys. And then now she's selling with a guy who's chasing her, who was chasing her. Actually says when this guy was making on her, if you remember when she said in the beginning, she had to think for a minute. She didn't just say yes to him. This is probably a guy who was in the friend zone for a very long time. Finally got the chance. He doesn't know what's happening. And let me tell you something. I'm not here to say my worldview is the same for everybody. Listen, for a lot of guys, dating a girl who's been promiscuous before, who could have never given you the time of day when she was in a peak, for a lot of guys, that's good enough for them to marry that woman and make her the mother of their children. That is good enough. Doesn't matter the disrespect. It doesn't matter who went knee deep in her. It don't matter if she's attracted to him or not. The fact that she's there is good enough for them. But for me, I'm here to tell you, nah, that's not good enough. If you don't want me at your peak, you can have me at my peak. Because when guys start to make money, when guys start to develop themselves and become mature, that's when they start to become attractive. And that typically happens towards 30s, into their 30s, early 40s. That's when guys are most attractive. And then I have to settle down with a girl who's, come on, who wasted her peak with random guys who did not want to commit. Now you want commitment from me. That's not happening. Let's hear. So her sister kind of checked this woman. Let's hear what she had to say.
Literally getting on this app and explaining to a bunch of fucking strangers that you do not know that you are not attracted to your husband because he wasn't your usual type. Then you go into explaining your type, and then you're starting off by saying light skin. And then you said something else. I don't want to get to lying, but she said light skin. I clocked that. And then she described her husband as a country bumpkin dark skin. It is you, bitches. It's you. It's you. You the ones that they be talking about. Like, that's really quite scary. And then you didn't even describe him like in no sexual, like mannish, like passionate way. You said that you liked everything he did for you. Not how he made you feel, not nothing. What he did for you.
And let me say this, right? Some girls just get it. She gets it. It's not me saying all women are like this, but a majority, if you look at now, because of social media, a lot of women are materialistic. They want fun when they're young. They want the, tall, handsome guys when they're young. And these guys never commit to them. Only to settle down with a church guy or some guy who was just a nerd who didn't know much. And now he's doing something for himself. Because, he was not in the clubs during his 20s. He was in school. She settles down with him. He doesn't have experience. And you come on the internet to embarrass your own husband like this. This is crazy. She actually gets it. And there are women who get it. I'm not saying, but how many? Out of 100 women, how many women have their mindset? Most girls out of 100, you're going to get 80 something to 90 of them who have this mindset of, I'm going to have fun when I'm young and, I'm having fun and doesn't matter, whatever. And they want to settle down with you when they're old. Hell no. Let's continue.
Now, it could have been an agreement between the two of y'all. I don't know. I could care less. But I just think that was just outlandish. And then you was trying to use it as like some advice type of video. Why would I listen to you? Like, why would I listen to you if you couldn't even marry a man you was attracted to? That just don't sound smart, Buka Butt. Like, why would we listen to that?
But here's the thing, a lot of young girls will listen. Especially if she has a big platform. She could be an influencer and she has a big platform. A lot of young girls don't know any better. They all listen to that advice thinking that, oh yeah, my favorite influencer, I want to be like her. And then these girls will be posting, videos, nice breakfast, nice whatever. This simp will be providing that lifestyle for her. And young girls want that as well. They'll be like, you know what, I saw it, she knows, whatever, and they fall for it. A lot of girls with no direction. Remember, most children are coming from single parent households. Most children are coming from broken homes. So who's there to guide them as far as how to move and maneuver as a woman or as a man? A lot of guys don't know any better. They settle down with these women when she was a single mother by the time this guy settled down with her. Or if it's a young girl, she's going to go down this path and then made it seem that she's not really sexually attracted to. End up cheating on him anyway. Because listen, if there's no sexual attraction, trust and believe me, it's just a matter of time before someone cheats, because it is what it is. Sex is very important in a relationship.
Now, like I said in my other video, had any man of any race said that, women would have been down his throat. Women would have been down his throat. Like, why are you wasting these people's time? Like, there has to be attraction there. There has to be some type of attraction.
Imagine if a man went on the internet and said, I'm not really sexually attracted to my wife. I just married her because I like how she treats me. She does the dishes, she takes care of the kids, she cooks for me. But I'm not really sexually attracted to her. You should have seen the girls I was banging when I was in school and whatever. The internet would go wild. There wouldn't be no, you go girl, whatever. Because when men say it sounds crazy. Some of the things that these girls say, when you say it as a man, it sounds crazy. Reverse the tables and say it as a man. And say it about a woman. And see how they will go crazy. Like, what type of a man are you? What type of a narcissist are you? You understand? But when they say it, we're just supposed to say, oh, you go girl. Amazing. You understand? Social media has really polluted the minds of the young people, man.
What do you mean? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people on here just be talking to fucking hear themselves talk, but it's just like ultimately you watched it back to some extent and you still posted it. Do you not even like care about the man's feelings like at all? Like you just online just like talking cash shit. Wrap it up.
Imagine this guy probably has workmates that are gonna see that video. Imagine your workmate seeing a video of your wife saying, I'm not sexually attracted to my man. This man has a social life, maybe goes to church, or he has something that he does, social life, And all those people that respect him, all that respect is just gonna go, man. Because of who you choose, man. People are gonna, as a man, who you choose matters, my G. Who you choose matters. Choose a woman that respects you. You need to choose a woman in a prime. Don't be the guy where a woman has fun with all these other guys and then settles for you. If she was never a relationship type of woman, why are you settling down with her? I get it if a woman was in a, 5-year relationship and they broke up, or 6-year relationship and they broke up, and then, you come along and, she, it makes sense. But imagine dating a girl who's telling you like, I was with all these good looking guys and they treated me like this and this and that. And then you just gonna come in and say, oh, you settle down. I like the way you treat me. Let's settle down. A lot of guys are not loved in these marriages. These women love how they are treated in these marriages. They know the simp is gonna buy jewelry. He's gonna buy her trips. He's gonna take care of her and she gets pregnant. All these things. But trust and believe me, when that nigga is on top of her, that girl is just pretending. Because she's not sexually attracted to that man. Let's hear another guy, who reacted to this.
I really hope the love that she has for her husband never finds me in my life. I'm so glad my woman loves me for who I am and not what I can do for her. Because there was a point when my wife was the breadwinner. When I was working a part-time job and she was the one paying the rent, taking care of most of the bills. I did what I could financially, but I was at home taking care of my daughter. Everything that woman talked about in her video, speaking about her husband, was what he can do for me. She was talking about, I used to love lights. Imagine if a man was saying this. Hold on.
Listen, don't get me wrong. There are good women out there. And this guy clearly has a woman that was down with him when he was down. This woman loved him when he was not even at his peak. She supported him. There are good women out there, but when we talk of today, we cannot talk of the minority, because a lot of good guys, a lot of naive guys, because most guys don't have the sexual experience. Most guys are denied sexual access by women when they're younger, because you don't have money, you don't have looks, you're a nerd. But when you're a nerd with money, they might, compromise. So a lot of guys end up falling for these promiscuous women, these women that have been for the streets that are now old, and marrying them. This is why this type of content is very important. We cannot talk about just the 10% of women that are actually moving correct out there. Majority of girls now are not moving correct. Majority of girls are influenced by social media. So if you fall for this trick, my G, you fall for this trick. I mean, it is what it is, but nah, man.
I used to love them light-skinned dudes who took care of themselves, but I almost passed up a rough, dirty, dark-necked dude who can do so much for me. Imagine if a man said that about a woman in today's social economy. I pray, and I never wish the downfall of anybody's relationship. But when you put your business out there, just like I put my business and my relationship out there, you open for criticism. But I pray nothing ever happens to him, because he's going to find out that woman don't really love him like that. She only loves what he can do for her.
And when he's going to find out? When those divorce papers are served, and he has to share half of everything that he's worked for. And trust me, that girl, remember what she said? She's a housewife. You understand? This nigga is literally doing everything financially. And when she's finally tired of his sex and his goofy ass and everything that he does, when she's finally tired and they've accumulated a little bit of wealth, and she says, I want half, motherfucker, what are you gonna do? That's when you're gonna learn that women can be brutal in this life. But let me tell you something. A woman is only nice when she is benefiting something, or when she actually really loves you. But when she's done with you and she's not benefiting anything anymore, or she tends to benefit something better, trust me, women are ruthless, bro. Women are ruthless when they're breaking up with somebody. So when she knows that if she divorces him, she gets half and she gets to live a lavish life and actually get to fuck the guys that she really wants, trust and believe me, that's when he's gonna know the reality of the modern woman. So, are there good women out there? They are, but bro, you need experience to be able to even see a good woman coming your way. You need the experience to even be able to see this type of woman. Because a guy with experience, I'm trust and believe me, he can see this Jezebel coming a long way. He can see her. So, it is what it is, man. These are the streets that we are in now. This is the dating life of 2025. Till my next video, I'm out.